my beautiful ones out there. How you doing? Thank you very much for joining me. Is this your first time of being here? Hi. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart, from different parts of the world, wherever you're watching me from. So this is a new channel I just created, and I hope and I believe we're gonna have a swell time here, I assure you. All right, so today we are gonna be dealing on the topic, and also first of all, if you've not subscribed, subscribe, because that way it supports us that we'll do more. All right, to showcase more about what we'll be doing here is just more of inspiration, motivation, positivity, anything that you know that's going to give you great vibe. All right, positive vibe. So that's what we do here. So if you so love all this that I just explained, don't forget to subscribe and just click on the bell that's close by the subscribe. Shows that a notification that we already have new video that have come in. So once more, thank you. So today we're going to be treating on the topic that has to do with how to know that he is the one. So who is the he? I just want to ask, who is the he? The he particularly is the man of your dream, the man that you have, like, you know, every one of us when we are still little girls, we admire that we'll be having a loving husband, okay, in future. Sometimes there are some movies we watch and it just feel with a lot of romance, all right, intrigues, all right, and we'll be anticipating, oh, I just love that mine will look like this and look like that. Yes, we all anticipated that as little girls, or as teenager, or as adults, all right. And when the time is setting for you to settle down, some people, it doesn't happen fast. What I mean by fast, maybe at the age of, maybe you're still at the age of maybe 18 and you still already have maybe a guy, the first love. We know that first love are always beautiful because it's just the first person that you get to meet, right? When like it's still okay, a teenager, you're still growing up. So sometimes we don't usually end with our first love. Sometimes we so much love them that we admire that they will be with us, but maybe one or two circumstances might just happen. I don't know if you've been there before. I have been there, right? So most probably, most people that have come across their first love, they don't usually end up being married. Why there are some, they are so much blessed that at the end of the day they're able to settle down with that first love of theirs. But what we're going to be dealing on today is to know the right man for you. Who is he? What are those characteristics or those things that, you know, endears you to that right man that you love to have for the rest of your life? Now, a lot of us usually look at the outward appearance. Yes, outward appearance sometimes it doesn't work well. What I mean is so deceptive, all right? They say the heart is just where the love dwells, the heart. So how are we going to see the heart if the heart, you can't see it physically, just what is in the mind, all right? That's how God created it. Except when you come close to that person, before you have to know that, or get to know that this person is just a kind, a good, it's just the love that you would love to you know, spend the rest of your life with. Then after all this, the first thing you have to be thinking about is, how do I know if it's the right person? How you will know that this particular person that is a man or the husband that you will love to settle and spend the rest of your life with is, first of all, I want to ask, do you have God? Like, do you have a son through his son Jesus Christ? Have you accepted him? Do you have God in your life? Why I say this, because it's very, very important. Our Bible says God first. It says, seek first the kingdom of God, and every other thing will be added unto you. Every other thing, anything that is your basic needs will be added unto you. All right. So you know, settling down with a man of your dream in future is just not what you think you can decide alone, because life is so uncertain. And you don't know who that's really, you know, might turn to somebody else tomorrow. So you need God to direct you on the right person that you need to okay, spend the rest of your life with. Because like I always say, marriage is a lifetime, you know, contract. All right, a lifetime contract doesn't mean that if something has really gone wrong in a marriage, that's something that will be so dangerous to you, or that will make you, you know, be endangered, it doesn't mean that you are lively contracted to that person. Probably it might be something that will affect your life. You have to look for a way out, because um, it's better that you live to tell the tale of how the experience went. um, Better off than when you are in the marriage and nothing is working out and like it's in danger. So that's why I'm just trying to explain when I say marriage is a life contract. All right, marriage is not something that you jump into. First of all, you have to ask God, is this the right person for me? Give me signs, because this God that created us is someone that really loves us. Don't think he doesn't love you. And also, if for instance those things that you like, you love him and you're asking God that what are those things that I should see, or I want to see this, I want to see that, it's not meant for you to tell God on what you want, okay, to see the in the man that you want to. It's not meant for you, so it's left for God to know. All right, for him to choose the right person for you. Okay, so the things that you have to look out for in a man: is he a God-fearing person? Number one, is he a God-fearing person? Is he somebody that will allow you to go to church? And maybe if you have church program or crusade or any church activities, is he going to allow you to always go for church services without him shouting at you, have you prepared the food for me, have you done this, have you done that for me? Someone that will give you free time to always be in the house of God, even if at all that you're spending some time there, that will still have to understand. This is just number one factor you have to think about. That's why I just want to elaborate it and take it little by little, all right, by explaining if it's somebody that is God-fearing. So one, is it somebody that is God-fearing? And number two, I would advise that you court, because it's very important that you court. Yeah, why I say so is because you don't want to enter into a marriage that will not look like, at the end of the day, like you're married to a stranger. You now begin to see some characters, all right, in him where you've already settled down. So it's better that you court, and when you are courting, just court in a Christian manner, you understand? And like I always say, I don't advise courting with the person that you intend, or the man that is already serious with you to settle with you or spend the rest of his life, for you to court for a long time. All right, because a lot of temptations, like I say. So number one, it should be God-fearing. It should be somebody that shares the same dream with you, that understands you so well that you can settle down and discuss some issue with, and he will understand you according to the level of your understanding. All right, that knows you very well. That is just the thing that you have to. Number two is just let him be God-fearing. Number one is let him be God-fearing. Number two is somebody that have the same idea with you, that you can share your dreams with, that can support you in any way. And number three, is it somebody that you have to check out his family background, where he's coming from, and what you as you are courting him, you have to, maybe any of the days you fix up a day to go and see his family and stay with them and just browse through and know how they behave. And because now you're going to be married, so you're going to leave your home, your father, your mother, and cleave to your husband's family. So you got to know them, all right, if these are the people that you will be spending your years with as you're married, okay, the new family, right? So these three things you have to check out for them. And the last one is it somebody that maybe if you're, because marriage, there will always be misunderstanding, arguments, quarrels. Is it somebody that can easily come and tell you, okay, I'm sorry, that will recognize it's wrong? Because somebody that understands you, not just only that, but it's somebody that's why I said you should have the fear of God. Number one, that was the first thing, okay? Because it's just the first most important thing, and the rest follows. All right. So is it somebody that will easily come and tell you, okay, I'm sorry, that will recognize? Most men, they have a whole lot of ego inside of them. All right, if you don't know, they have a whole lot of ego. So it takes somebody that has the fear of God, and that will be able to easily apologize to you, understand you. And number one is, for him to apologize, that means he really loves you. Is it somebody that loves you? Some people, some of them will tell you at earlier stage that they love you, but at the end of the day, you don't begin to find out that this because now you've stayed together, there are a lot of things that will be exposed, like between you two, those things you keep hiding. But now that you've settled down, you now begin to see the real person that you're settling down with. That's why I said let God lead you, because sometimes they might hide their character and you will not know. But by the time you already settled down with them, you now start seeing them bringing out their shady attitude, like those hidden things, characters that they don't want you to know about at the earlier stage of your relationship. So that's why I said let God lead you, because it's the one that's going to take you through. Because in the eyes of human being, you might just be looking at the person that, oh, this is a good guy, this, that, and the rest, those things that you see physically, because we don't see beyond our physical senses. It's only God that sees it all, sees our future, sees everything. So please, number one is just to base your trust on God. Tell him to choose, and don't be in a hurry. I want to advise, don't be in a hurry, okay? Don't be in a hurry. I know the time is ticking, the clock is ticking, but don't be in a hurry. Don't rush into the marriage, because age is no longer on your side. If you speedily enter into marriage, because the age, I know what I'm talking about, you will speedily run out, especially if you are running into wrong hands. All right, so take time. God is just the person that knows how to, even if at all you spend a whole lot of your adults, like you're already 31 or 32, and you might be thinking, oh, am I going to say? He knows how to fix time, just like Lazarus. When Mary and Martha was not happy that Jesus came late, but when he came at the end of the day, Lazarus rose up. He commanded Lazarus to come out from the grave. So anytime God comes, he doesn't come late. All right, he knows how to fix time. He knows how to fix what you have missed. Okay, so that is just it. Please, I'm gonna be ending it here. So hope you enjoyed today's topic, and I hope to see you more on our next video. This is just the first video I'm doing here in this channel, and I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, please subscribe. Encourage us at subscribing, and just if you want to know that we have new videos that have come up, hit on the bell. That bell shows that we already have new content. And like this video, I love you to like it, because it's going to make us spread more when you like the video, and share, because a lot of people are going to be learning from what I shared today. So love you guys. We'll meet on the next one. Bye.